Hi, my name is Alice, and I'm here to talk to you about a class I'll be teaching this fall called The Biology and Ecology of Infectious Diseases. So some of you have already heard this term thrown around in the media through a lot of different sources, some of them which are movies or TV shows, such as Monsters Inside of Me, The Anatomy of a Pandemic, and probably most notably House, hit TV show on Fox. So this probably gives you a good idea of what an infectious disease is, but what exactly is an infectious disease? It's actually a disease that's caused by a microorganism that can grow and multiply in a host. And these microorganisms can be bacteria, such as this one here that causes cholera, or a virus, such as this one that causes the flu, or parasites, like this one. And this one is actually kind of near and dear to my heart because it's very similar to the ones that I study for my own dissertation. Other sorts of media that might expose you to infectious diseases and the notion of infectious diseases include movies. Some of them are Aliens, 28 Days Later, and probably more recently, I Am Legend. And though all these movies are fictitious, the stories are rooted in infectious disease and in biology. My most favorite movie that deals with infectious diseases is Outbreak. I think it really captures the fear, the panic, and what people's conceptions or misconceptions are of diseases and disease outbreaks. And here I'll show you a clip.
Your town is being quarantined. We got 19 dead. We got 100 more infected. It's spreading like a brush fire. What are you talking about? If one of them's got it, then 10 of them got it now. And if one of them gets out of Cedar Creek, we have a very interesting problem.
If that bug gets out of there, 260 million Americans will be dead or dying.
I'm leaving with the team in an hour.
From the heart of a small California town.
Damn it, Sam, I want to save these people same as you.
To the inner circle of power in Washington.
The most optimistic projection for the spread of the virus is this: 24 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours.
And so I think this clip really captures other reasons why we should care about infectious diseases, aside from the basic biology. And, a lot of the ways that the media and current events are portrayed in the media affect sociology behind infectious diseases and how we perceive them. And one of the best or more recent examples is the swine flu. So first off, the name swine flu is actually a misnomer. It's not correctly named. That name suggests that the disease came from a pig. In actuality, the virus that causes swine flu is made up of a bunch of different viruses that have crossed together. And because of this misnomer, a lot of people are hesitant to travel, especially to Mexico, as well as not wanting to eat pork because they think that they're going to get sick if they eat pork. Also, with the swine flu is the fear and panic that has come up. A lot of people are afraid of being in close quarters in dense areas, so they wear these masks. And also, schools being closed down to be disinfected so students don't get sick. And another thing with swine flu is the huge obsession that people have with the disease and the spread. So there's a lot of these websites like this one right here, Flu Tracker, where you can go there and actually see the minute by minute or day by day update of all the cases of the swine flu throughout the world. And also, you can talk to other people about swine flu through other means, such as Twitter. And there's just an example. But there's other reasons why we should care about infectious diseases and studying them. Secondly, so historically speaking, infectious diseases has had a huge impact in terms of how many people are in a certain area, the wars that are fought, why certain sides may have won the war, and also the number of people that have died in huge disease outbreaks. Also the economy. A lot of countries pour a lot of money into research and also dealing with infectious diseases. So if some of these topics are appealing to you and you want to know more, you should come to the class I'm teaching this fall. And the class I'll be teaching will cover 5 different diseases: influenza, which is the flu, malaria, cholera, schistosomiasis, which is a disease caused by a parasite and affects a lot of people in Africa, Asia, and South America. And lastly, toxoplasmosis, which is a really interesting parasite that can also alter the behavior of its host. So for each day, we'll cover the disease of the day, And that encompasses how the disease works, so the biology of the disease, the abundance and distribution of the disease worldwide, and what are some of the statistics, and also some activities that we're going to be playing or doing in class that will hopefully reinforce some of these concepts. So these activities include interactive games where we can explore these concepts of infectivity and public health and urban planning. Computer simulation so we can start predicting spreads of diseases in certain areas. And lastly, we will be using everything that we learned in the class to design our own parasite or infectious disease that will ultimately kill everybody on the face of the planet. So hopefully, after taking this course, you will be better able at evaluating the information you receive about infectious diseases. You'll be a better or more prepared traveler. And if nothing else, this class will provide interesting topics for dinner conversations. And so with that, I hope to see you soon at SST.